It's your boy Rob Low, 4UNT, and I jumped out the Porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
Always got my guard up. They can't see my wounds cause my soul scarred up. Claim that you gon' ride when I turn my back.
All right, so we got Rob Lowe off the porch with us today.
Hey, what's up with it, man?
I'm feeling great, man. How you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling good. I finally got house arrest. I'm able to travel around, me and the gang in the city.
Yeah, I see that, man. That's what's good, man. Go ahead and introduce who you got sitting up on the porch behind you today, man.
I got Tech, Yami, Pookie, that's Keno, that's Gooch, that's Lil James calling 4-way.
Okay.
He an artist, and he an artist too, so I got 4 other artists up under me.
There you go, man. So what you been working on here in Atlanta, man? What you been up to?
I mean, we actually came down here to spend a week with Done Deal. We've been down here, we've been out here working on every day since we got here. I got off the road, went straight in the studio. It was like 26 hours, I ain't get no sleep.
Shoo.
I really ain't had no sleep since I've been here.
Yeah.
But we working on we got a couple songs working on, trying to see we might make it into something like a mixtape or album or something like that. We don't know, just gonna see where it go.
Okay. That's big, man.
Yeah.
So how's it feel to be free, man? Able to move around like this now?
I don't think nobody know how I feel. I've been stuck in my city since 2012.
Shoo.
Yeah, house arrest, prison, house arrest. I finally got up, and I got off early. I wasn't supposed to get out to 2023.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's wild, man. That's a long time.
That's a blessing.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so what's life like in Indianapolis, man? What goes on up there?
Probably ain't too much like your city. You know, I don't know, I really can't even say, because I just really stick to me and my people. So I really don't too much deal with a lot of people and what's going on in the city. I kind of mind my business. So I stay in my business, but it's cool. But, you know, as far as like we're doing music, it ain't a big scene. We got a lot of talent in the city, but everybody, instead of coming together, everybody really beefing, you know, bump heads. So, yeah, I mean, it's all right. We from there. So we get out of town. We probably like here better than home just because we from there.
No, I feel that.
Yeah, but it's cool though.
All right. So what was your childhood like? What were you into as a kid growing up?
A lot. What wasn't I into? I come from a neighborhood which we was into everything. There wasn't no such thing as jumping out the porch at an early age. We was out the porch forever. That's how we did. So I mean, I played sports growing up, but as far as music, I was never like into music growing up. Like wanting to be a rapper. I was more into getting in trouble running the streets. So my childhood was kind of hectic.
Yeah.
It was real hectic. My mama raised me. My dad was in prison for a long time. He did like 10 years. Crazy thing is, when he got out of prison, I was 18. He was out for 2 months. I went to prison.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You guys got a good relationship now, though?
Yeah, my pop stay here.
Okay.
Yeah, he stay here. Yeah, we're real close.
So, you know, being on house arrest, what, 8 years you said, man?
Yeah.
What was the biggest lesson you learned from having to go through that whole situation, man?
The biggest lesson, the reason for all of that was my license. So that was, if I had my license, I wouldn't have caught the cases. So getting pulled over, you ain't got a license, they can search the car. So that was like the biggest thing. That was like the first thing I did, and I made sure I got my mind right with it. Like, I got to take care of that first, because what I did, like, I'm gonna keep catching cases. You know how we be young niggas, we ride dirty. And ain't really too much thinking about the police until they get behind you. Then it's like, damn. Like, so that was like the biggest thing it really taught me. And then it was just, I was confined too long. I couldn't do nothing. Like, I ain't been able to do nothing. So that was really the biggest thing, like, to stay out of trouble. I've been confined too long. I ain't been able to live life. I ain't been nowhere yet. I'm just now able to go somewhere. Atlanta was my first stop, first trip.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. It's kind of how you planned it out then, huh?
Yeah, was coming straight here.
Yeah. All right, so you got this exotic Kennels, right?
Yeah.
So how long have you had that? What inspired you to go ahead and start that?
About a year now. Really was just I like dogs. Like when I grew up, I had my mom and them and her boyfriend. He had a bunch of dogs in our backyard, a bunch of kennels and stuff. So I was never a stranger to dogs. And then like the dog game, the marketing, like if you got the right amount, you got the right type of dog, like the price for them is, lovely.
Oh yeah.
So just the love for dogs, the passion for them, and then like the money, the income too.
Yeah.
So that breeding them will keep me away from other stuff. That way I ain't got to worry about that. So it give me more time to focus on the music and then the dogs also.
Yeah.
Because that's gonna bring the money to fund the music. So I ain't got to worry about trying to fund it some other way.
I dig that. And you breed what, American Bullies?
Exotic American Bullies.
What's the difference between an exotic and a regular American Bully there?
Man, you want to see a picture?
Yeah, come on. Put me on some game here, man.
It's a breeding I just did right here. That's the difference between exotic bullies and like the tall, the other bullies, they tall.
Mm-hmm.
Like them bullies, these ain't them like they probably like 8, 9, 10 inches, something like that. They small.
Okay.
And the price they cost way more, like $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a puppy.
Whew.
Yeah.
How many get out of each litter? Like 6, 7?
Sometimes you can get 10, 11, 12. It just depends.
That's a come up right there.
Yeah, it is. It's off one litter. You got a couple girls, boy. You got 5 girls. You had about 12 litters a year. That's cool.
For sure.
Yeah.
Nah, that's what's good, bro. So how long have you been rapping? When did you first start making music then?
I ain't been rapping long.
Yeah.
Like a couple years ago, I did a song. Like I went to the studio with my guy one time, and I ended up doing a song just because we was there. But I ain't never really take rapping serious or even was like hitting the studio going back and forth. So I say last year is when I actually like, all right, I'm gonna rap. Like, we're gonna rap, we're gonna take it serious. But I didn't really want to take it serious because I was on house arrest. So that's why I'm like, man, I'm gonna just find me some artists. So that's where they came in at.
Okay.
Yeah, so we've been actually, me personally, rap about a year.
So what's the name of your label?
4UNT.
Okay.
It stands for Forever Us, Never Them. That's what the shirt said that they all got on.
I see. So where'd you find these guys? Is it artists you've been known for a while, or how'd you discover them?
Been knowing them all. We all from the same area, same neighborhood.
Okay.
Besides what, like my little brother, I've been knowing him forever too, and that's my cousin, and that's my little cousin too. But other than that, I've been knowing them forever.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like we weren't no strangers to each other. Like everybody already knew who each other was, so that was something that kind of fell into place smooth.
Yeah. So did you have like a home studio set up in your house then when you were on house arrest, or?
Nah, I got my own companies and business and stuff, so I was out 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. So it was that I was on house arrest, but at the same time, like I wasn't, because I could move 12 hours out the day. I just got to be home for 12 hours. So we went to the studio and recorded. But like the past 2 months, 3 months, we've been recording in my house. I had the engineer from the studio. He pulled up with the studio equipment, and we record there. Do 6-hour sessions every Wednesday.
Oh, every day?
Not every Wednesday. Once a week, every Wednesday, we do a 6-hour session just to get a bunch of work knocked out.
Yeah. Kind of gave you a lot of practice then, huh?
Yeah, but it came natural though. Like it's natural. Like
I feel that. So what's the music scene like in Indianapolis? You touched on it briefly, bro.
You got a lot of rappers in my city. You got some that's nice. You got some that shouldn't be rapping. But that's for them. But at the same time though, like the music scene, as far as in the city, it ain't really big like how you would think it would be with so many people that rap. Like I said, don't nobody support each other. That even goes for like the people in the city. Like only like the one person I met that really support people was DJ Denny. Like that's how we looked up and clicked, like, cause he actually wanted to see everybody win. But you ain't got a lot of dudes like that from our city. So that's why the music scene really ain't really good down there. They'd rather support out of towners. Everybody else who rap besides their own people in their city, because they don't want to see nobody win. So music scene in our city really washed up. It ain't going nowhere. And then somebody that do kind of get somewhere, they take it and don't put on for the city. So it's been at a standstill for years.
Yeah. What do you feel like an artist needs to do to blow up from the city though? Do they need to move out, or?
Nah, you ain't necessarily got to move out. Just move around.
Yeah.
Like, man, it ain't about where you at, bro. Like you can stay home as long as you moving around doing what you do, bro. You can still blow up and bring that light back to your city. That's like, man, that's what we gonna do. You get the spotlight on us, I'm gonna take it back to my city where I'm from, because I don't want to just see us win, but I want to put my city where I'm from too. So that way everybody else that's in the music industry, everybody else that's in the game, they know about all these other cities and other states, but they don't know about us. So somebody got to be the one that, you know, put them on to us. That's how I feel.
Yeah. So how did you lock in with Done Deal, man?
So I got house arrest. They took my band off. The next morning I hit the road, came down here. That was I got out 3 weeks ago. When I shot down here, DJ Danny hit me. I'm like, man, I'm in Atlanta. I'm about to shoot down there. We need to meet with some people. I said, I ain't been able to go nowhere. So when I came here, like my first meeting, like person I met with was with Done Deal. So he played some music and he like, yeah, he nice. And we locked in. He like, we come back down here between this time and that time. We just gonna go crazy all week. So that's what we did. That's why we all down here now.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been out here since Monday.
What's the chemistry like when you guys in the studio together?
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's straight. You can. It's kind of hard not to vibe with Done Deal, man. Them beats he got crazy. So
yeah.
it was easy for me to, you know, fall in on him.
Yeah. Is he cooking up on the spot for you, or he got the beats already ready?
Cook up on the spot.
Okay.
You know, we cook up on the spot. If I don't like what he cooked up on the spot, you feel me? Like, don't get me wrong, everything he got hard, but you know, still as an artist, you gonna have those beats that stand out to you more. But he cooked up on the spot. Like he cooked up something last night that was on the spot. Right when I heard it, I'm like, yeah, we're gonna record to that one. So yeah, like the vibe with him crazy though. He a good dude too. Like he easy to work with. Like a lot of people won't be easy to work with because they stuck in their ways. Feel like they already somewhere. We trying to get somewhere like we need them, but he ain't like that. He a cool dude.
Is there a single that you're pushing right now?
Yeah, we better start pushing this single called For Real. And then also it's gonna lead up to that's like the main single that's on my mixtape I'm about to drop.
Okay.
And the mixtape I'm about to drop is called Make 'Em Feel Me. It's dropping September 16th.
Okay. So you already got a date for it.
Yeah, well I ain't, you know, they got the date for it, but the song's already done. We got
Okay.
Yeah, between me and them, we got so much music already set, just sitting back. Yeah, we can drop mixtape after mixtape without even having to record nothing new. We ain't gotta go through and sort out and pick which song. We can just go first 10 songs, put them on a mixtape. Second 10 songs, put them on another one. Like, that's just how we is about our craft though. Like we ain't that type. If I feel like I gotta go through and pick out a certain song, you know, I ain't do good enough on it.
Yeah. You been working with any features outside of your label, or?
I did one feature with Ice Rovezzo. That's the only feature I did.
Okay. Did you already drop that?
Nah, I ain't dropped it yet. It's actually gonna drop on this mixtape that I'm about to drop.
Okay.
So that's gonna be the only feature, and outside of us, that's it. I really don't care to do features though.
Why so?
Cause I don't want to base my career, you know, get my name off the next person. So I want people to be able to hear me first. Put me on everybody's radar first. As, you know, it's me for me. Not like he was a dude that was on such and such song. Like nah, that's dude that got that one song, like the whole mixtape or the whole album, whatever. Like so, I don't want no features until I get where I want to be at. Then I'll do features.
Okay, I feel that, man.
Yeah.
Besides Done Deal, have you been working with any other producers?
Not really nobody big for like just the producers that's back in our city.
Yeah.
But like far as anybody big, nah, like I said, I ain't been to go nowhere, so I ain't been to, you know, touch bases and rub shoulders with a lot of producers. So you feel me? So for me to make that my first move, that was a big move for me to make.
Oh, absolutely,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, like straight to Done Deal, like come on, like
Platinum producer right there.
Ain't nobody in my city done that. I'm the first one to do it, so that really kind of set us aside and, you know, raise us up a little bit, cause
yeah.
Yeah.
What has being a father taught you about life?
I got 4 daughters.
4 daughters.
Woo. Yeah,
You almost got a basketball team right there.
I got 4 daughters. Yeah, it taught me that girls argue and fight a lot. That's really what it taught me, but it taught me more responsibility though. Like I became more responsible, more level-headed. Like, cause I got 4. Not only is it like my children, but it's 4 girls. So they looking up to everything that I do, definitely as a man, and then definitely as the way I treat their mama, so that way they see how a man supposed to treat them when they get older. So it taught me a whole lot. Like it matured me a whole lot, like a whole lot.
Yeah, now that's real right there.
Yeah, for real.
What else you working on right now, Rob? What else is coming up for you, man?
Man, really just pushing this mixtape, finishing out this stuff with Done Deal. Then about to do this tour in October.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna start going to these other cities and touring and stuff. You know, put it out there more, put it in their face more, so people can know who we are.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, we do that October 7th.
Okay, cool. Okay, shout outs you'd like to give before we wrap it up?
Shout out to Nat, definitely the Far East Side where we come from. Shout out to my gang, you know, everybody, the solid ones, the real ones. Like, shout out to DJ Danny and Goldie, you know, both of them. Really without Danny, man, I wouldn't even be rapping still. I was gonna stop rapping. Like, so real big shout out to bro though, for real. Shit, that's it.
Always got my guard up. They can't see my wounds, cause my soul scarred up. Play the truth, gon' rap when I turn my back.